Molweni nonke. Good afternoon, everyone. Goeiemiddag almal. Welcome to the 2026 Autumn Graduation season of Nelson Mandela University, where we will be celebrating the achievements of 6,963 graduating students. This includes 263 masters and 56 graduates. We will also be conferring 2 honorary doctorates in the season. Before we get the celebrations underway, we kindly request that the audience please rise when the academic procession enters the hall and remain standing until after the moment of silence, and again at the end of the ceremony after the national anthem as the academic procession leaves the hall. We please ask that you ensure that your cell phones are on silent for the duration of the ceremony, but please do tweet using the hashtag MandelaUniGrad26 and tell all your friends and family that the ceremony is being live streamed on our YouTube channel. We ask that you please do not leave the hall during proceedings out of respect for all our graduates and their families who have worked very hard to achieve their qualifications. Should you need to use the restroom, however, please, we request that you do not walk in front of the hall, as this interferes with the photography. We have water coolers stationed around the venue to ensure that you remain hydrated. A standby generator will restore power within a few minutes in the event of power interruptions. And finally, some celebratory guidelines. After the Executive Dean has read out the graduate's name, please feel free to celebrate your loved one's special moment with cheers. But once the graduate reaches the Chancellor in the middle of the stage, out of respect for the next graduate, we please ask that you hold back to allow the next family to hear their graduate's name being called out by the Executive Dean. We would like, as I'm sure you would all do, to be fair to everyone in the room and for all our guests viewing the ceremony virtually. We thank you for your support in this. Ladies and gentlemen, we request that you please join us in a moment of silence. Thank you very much. You may be seated.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please pay attention on the safety protocols of this venue. We all know accidents and emergencies do occur sometimes. We need to prepare for such possibilities. In case of emergency, an emergency evacuation will sound. You will calmly get up and proceed to the emergency exit points. You will do so following the green running person sign above entrances or exit in the venue. Please calmly evacuate the building using the following exit points: 1 and 2 on your left, 5 and 6 on your right, 3 and 4 at the back of the hall. Please assemble by the assembly point G, which is situated across the road next to the next ball court. You will remain there until all clear has been given. We do have ablutions in this hall. Male ablutions are on the right side toward the stage, and the female ablutions on the left side toward the stage. Please look out for signages. Nelson Mandela University, thank you for your cooperation and compliance with the health and safety protocols. Siyabulela, thank you.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as Chancellor of Nelson Mandela University, I hereby constitute this congregation for the purpose of awarding qualifications. Chair of Council, Justice Nambita Dambuza, who we are absolutely thrilled that hearing has been appointed as a judge to serve on the Constitutional Court. Deputy Chair of Council, Ms. Michelle Mbako, all members of our council present here this afternoon, Vice Chancellor, Professor Sibongile Mutwa, Deputy Vice Chancellors, Executive Deans, Registrar, the Professoriate, members of the Academy and university staff members, President and members of the Student Representative Council, President of the Alumni Association and alumni, university partners and stakeholders from government, the faith sector, civil society, communities and business, and most importantly, students graduating here today and their family members and friends. Good afternoon. Molweni, Dumelang, Goeiedag, Assalamu alaikum. You're extremely unfriendly. Good afternoon. That's better. Today is a moment of immense pride as it marks the culmination of years of hard work, sacrifice, resilience, and unwavering dedication. To each graduate seated before us, congratulations. You have reached a milestone that will shape your life's journey and open doors to extraordinary possibilities. Of course, graduation belongs to many. Behind every student sits a network of supporters, parents, guardians, families, mentors, lecturers, friends who've offered encouragement, understanding, and strength. To all of you, thank you for walking this journey with our graduates. This afternoon, we are conferring qualifications in the Faculty of Humanities. You are among 6,963 students graduating in 21 sessions this autumn graduation season, including 55 doctoral degrees. This afternoon, we will also be conferring an honorary doctorate on Professor Gqeberha Badroon, a poet, scholar, public intellectual, and one of the foremost literary voices to emerge from democratic South Africa. As you graduate, you step into a world that is dynamic and uncertain. It has the challenges of our era, which are broadly rapid technological shifts, global inequality, climate change, and intensified social fragmentation, a breakdown in the norms of international relations, war and conflict, threats to our global economy posed by erratic and unpredictable leaders and their actions. All these require a new kind of leadership and set of actions. But they also create unprecedented opportunities for innovation, connection, and positive transformation. As humanities graduates, you are uniquely placed to help us understand the world and our place in it, and the challenges of how we relate to each other and retain our humanity in the face of rapid technological changes. You, as scholars in the humanities, and many before you, as well as artists in many creative sectors, have played critical roles in stirring and shaping our conscience and our consciousness. Persuasion in a context of oppression or harm can often be difficult, but it was artists such as John Carney and Athol Fugard who allowed us into the pain of the oppressed when they performed Sizwe Banzi's Dead. It was Miriam Makeba who created songs of struggle and freedom. And it is you who will cement our democracy in history. It was Mbongeni Ngema who showed us our leaders through Woza Albert. It was DJ, and it is DJ Black Coffee, who makes us so global that President Biden mentioned him to President Ramaphosa. It is Amapiano. It is the Mahotela Queens. All these illustrate what can be done through the arts. You carry fresh ideas and courage, qualities that our world urgently needs. And all the artists I have referred to showed this freshness, showed this courage. Your years at Nelson Mandela University have been about more than passing modules or earning credits. They were about acquiring a range of attributes and skills, about learning to think critically and independently, about questioning assumptions and seeking truth, about embracing diversity and understanding other perspectives, about developing resilience in times of difficulty, about cultivating creativity, innovation, and adaptability. As I mention critical thinking and diversity, I recall the late Speaker of our first Democratic National Assembly, Dr. Frini Jinwala, who became perplexed at how, as members of Parliament, we were not fully embracing the call for reconciliation illustrated in the life of Nelson Mandela. And so she initiated a series of programs that were directed at persuading us to understand, appreciate, and embrace diversity. One of the more interesting examples of her initiatives was to publish a map of the world, with Africa facing what is perhaps termed the North, and the Americas at the South. One of our members of Parliament went to her office to complain, that world map is wrong. Africa should be at the bottom. And she said, but that's from your perspective. I have put another perspective on the world, appreciating diversity. So all these attributes that you've learned, together with the knowledge of your discipline, will be your strongest tools as you enter your next chapter. Every generation, as you've been told, I'm sure, is called to rise to its moment. This one is your moment. Wherever you go, whether into research, into entrepreneurship, into publication, into videography, into public service, industry, or community work, you carry the responsibility of shaping society with integrity and compassion. You can, as a graduate of this university, and must strive to be builders of ethical leadership. Don't use your photographic skills to promote pornography. Do not use your musical compositions to promote hate. Do not develop documentaries that illustrate the worst of society. Become champions of justice, of equality and dignity, and use your art in this fashion. Become innovators who create solutions, not barriers. Become citizens who uplift communities and strengthen democracy. I hope that your actions as professionals will reflect the values you learned here. These are respect for diversity, excellence, the practice of Ubuntu, social justice and equality, and always integrity and environmental stewardship. Now, you might say one day, when a tough one confronts you, I can't do it, I'm not able. But I want to say to you, don't underestimate your power. In a world where noise often overwhelms truth, where cynicism can overshadow hope, and where division sometimes seems louder than unity, you can choose to be different. Choose purpose over popularity. Choose courage over comfort. Choose service over self-interest. We've seen time and again that ordinary individuals armed with conviction and a willingness to act can change the world. The namesake of our university, our icon, Nelson Mandela, is an embodiment of this very fact. Today, as you graduate from a university that aspires to be the academic expression of his values and principles, you join that legacy. To the parents, grandparents, siblings, guardians, partners, and friends who made sacrifices, offered encouragement, and believed in the students graduating today, Even on the hardest days, this achievement is also yours. And we thank you, parents, friends, and families. Thank you for lifting them, for guiding them, and for helping them reach this proud moment. Now, let me point out that this graduation is not the end of your relationship with this, your university. It is the beginning of what I hope will be a lifelong connection. You join a global community of alumni, the graduates following in the footsteps of Mandela, graduates who lead, who innovate, and who inspire across continents. Wherever life takes you, carry your alma mater with pride. Return when you can, mentor a student, support a scholarship, share your journey. I'm sure 10 or 20 of you can come together in a Stokvel and create a bursary in the name of a great artist. And you fund that bursary, maybe just for purchasing books, but it's a beginning of a contribution to your alma mater. The story of your life matters, and we believe it can light the path for those who come after you. So as you prepare to cross the stage today, and all of you do it in quite incredible fashion, in 6-inch heels, and the Zulu dancers I've seen here, afraid that you'll fall on me, but you've done it brilliantly in the earlier graduations, and I'm sure being artists, you're going to do even better. So as you cross the stage today, take a breath and savor the moment. Remember the challenges you overcame, the friendships you built, the lessons you learned, and the person you have become. So walk as though you have earned this. Walk boldly into your future. Dream fearlessly. Lead with integrity. And never, never forget that in you lies the power to make a meaningful difference in the world. So finally, congratulations, dear class of 2026. Go forward and shine. I now request the Nelson Mandela University Choir to perform some choral items for us.
Ngena ngonya
I thank the choir for their wonderful contribution to this afternoon. Another round of applause. We shall now, honored guests, proceed with the conferring of an honorary doctoral degree. The Governing Council of the University approved the nomination of Professor Gqeberha Badroon for the awarding of an honorary doctoral degree by this university. Honored guests, I now request the Executive Dean of the Faculty of Humanities, Professor Pamela Maseko, to present the honorary doctoral recipient.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting Gqeberha Badroon for the degree of Doctor of Literature, honoris causa. I now request Ms. Bongile Jongile, a member of our Governing Council, to read the commendation.
It is a privilege for Nelson Mandela University to award an honorary Doctor of Literature to Professor Gqeberha Badroon, a poet, scholar, public intellectual, and one of the foremost literary voices to emerge from democratic South Africa. Currently, an associate professor of women's, gender and sexuality studies, African studies and comparative literature at the College of Liberal Arts, Pennsylvania State University. Prof. Badroon was born in South Africa. She is known internationally for her work in poetry and literature studies. Her work speaks to questions of memory, belonging, identity, and justice. Prof. Badroon is affiliated with the Social Thought Program and the School of International Affairs at Penn State University, and co-directs the African Feminist Initiative, a transnational platform where feminist scholars and activists collaborate in interdisciplinary research on Africa and its diaspora. She received a PhD in English from the University of Cape Town and held postdoctoral fellowships in the Africana Research Center and the Islam, African Publics and Religious Values Project. Her accolades include the Sarah Batman Senior Fellowship at the University of Cape Town, an extraordinary professorship of English at Stellenbosch University, and fellowships at the African Gender Institute, the Nordic Africa Institute, the Stellenbosch Institute for Advanced Studies, and the Harvard Radcliffe Institute. Prof. Badiroon started writing poetry late in life, but has earned an outstanding place in contemporary literature, with her collections being celebrated for the powerful ways in which they explore the textures of everyday life. Her poems showcase the ordinary and the historical, providing readers with a platform of new ways of understanding the intersections of personal memory and collective history. Her writing appeals to readers to reflect on the legacies of colonialism, apartheid, migration, and the enduring search for home. Through her writing and teaching, she has contributed to a broader understanding of diverse intellectual traditions that have shaped South African society. Her work foregrounds voices, histories that have often been marginalized, bringing them into the dialogue with global conversations about race, religion, gender, and belonging. Prof. Badiroon research also examined the cultural and political histories of Islam, South Africa, visual and literacy representations of Muslim identity, and the ways in which memory and narrative shape public life. Her award-winning works are The Dream in the Next Body, which received the Daimler Chrysler Award for South African Poetry. 100 Silences, which was a finalist for the Oliver Schreiner Award. Regarding Muslims, From Slavery to Post-Apartheid, which received the National Institute of Humanities and Social Sciences Best Non-Fiction Monograph Award. The History of Intimacy, which received the Elizabeth Eybers Poetry Prize, the University of Johannesburg Prize for South African Writing, and the Best Poetry Book Award from the National Institute for Humanities and Social Sciences. Last but not least, Surfacing, on being Black and feminist in South Africa, which received the Best Edited Collection Award from the National Institute of Humanities and Social Science. Prof. Badiroon also co-edited the award-winning essay collection, Surfacing, on being Black and feminist, with Desiree Louis. Her writing showcases the role of humanities in helping societies understand themselves more fully. Her work has been translated into multiple languages, including Spanish, Swedish, Mandarin, and German. By conferring upon Prof. Badiroon the Honorary Doctorate of Literature, the university celebrates a writer and a scholar whose work continues to enrich literature culture and advance critical scholarship and inspire readers and students around the world.
Madam Chancellor, I now request you to confer the degree of Doctor of Literature, honoris causa, on Gqeberha Badiroon.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Literature honoris causa on Gqeberha Badreddin. Chancellor congratulates you. Thank you for your contribution to the world. I now give Honorary Dr. Badreddin the opportunity to say a few words of acceptance.
The Chancellor of Nelson Mandela University, Dr. Grace Naledi Mandisa Pandor, the Chairperson of Council, Judge Nambita Dambuza, the Deputy Chairperson of Council, Ms. Michelle Mbako, and members of Council, Vice-Chancellor Professor Sibongile Mutwa, Deputy Vice-Chancellors Professor Keat, Professor Moeng, Professor Moranga, and Mr. Jack, the Registrar, Mr. Edgar de Kouaka, senior management and staff, members of Council, distinguished professors and lecturers, my honored fellow guests, graduates, your families and friends, Molweni, Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon, Dah Amal. I greet my beloved friend, Professor Pumla Denau Kola, and my family, the Badreddins from Gqeberha. I am deeply honored and humbled to receive this honorary doctorate from Nelson Mandela University. This recognition holds profound personal meaning for me as I breathe my first breath just 14 kilometers from here. I was born to a mother who worked at Livingston Hospital until the very hour before I arrived into the world. A woman whose greatest joy was to bring others into life. My mother is still present in every breath I take. The air of the Eastern Cape lives within me. To me, the greatest value of an education is not only what it offers to the individual who holds it, but what it gives to others through that individual. My mother studied medicine at the University of Cape Town during the early and cruel years of apartheid, from 1958 to 1963. And her education became my greatest inheritance, and that of my siblings, and also those who were unrelated to us, but who recognized my mother's brilliance, care, and authority as a doctor as a result of her degree. Yet, her life also contained injustice. Despite her extraordinary contribution, she was not fully recognized or rewarded. She served for 35 years in a state hospital, earning far less than her white counterparts. And today she survives on a modest pension. So this is a powerful reminder. The world may not always reward your goodness, but your goodness is vital and it will endure. It will live on in the lives you touch, in the communities you serve, and in all the generations that follow you. So I give thanks to those who give me breath. And that is the literal meaning of inspiration, breath. I give thanks to those who gave me breath, my parents, my beloved teachers, who were those who believed in the brilliance of Black children, even when the state and the curriculum did not. They honored us, respected us, and gave us the future. So education must never separate us from one another and from our communities. In fact, it must root us more deeply within them. In Athlone, in the Western Cape, where I grew up, having been born here, in Gqeberha and lived in Gqeberha for the first 2 years of my life, we moved to Athlone, a place my parents had been removed to after losing their home, as so many millions of us did in those days. And so I grew up in Athlone. And just down the road where I lived the great intellectuals Archibald Campbell Mzolisa Jordan, also known as A.C. Jordan, and Phyllis Ntantala, just down the road from me. Their home in the 1940s and the 1950s were a place of the greatest vibrancy and of imagining freedom at the time when it felt almost impossible. Their legacy connects us, connects Athlone to Tsolo, to Gqubeni, to Karicha, to Gqeberha. Today we are all part of that continuum. You and I and every graduate here are part of a prism connected to the past and to one another and to the future. And on the certificate you will take home with you today, alongside your name, forever will stand the name Nelson Mandela. The question is, what will you do with this inheritance? I watched my mother perform thousands of acts of goodness, and her goodness touched thousands more. That is the gift that you are capable of giving, to touch thousands with your goodness. This is an intricate time to be alive, everybody. It's an uncertain and complex present. And you grasp your time now. And your purpose at this time is not to follow others, to echo them, to surrender your voice to conformity or algorithms. You are not here to be an afterthought of someone else's thinking. You are here because you can do what no one else can do. That will require your imagination, and it will require your courage, and it will require your eye on the future. As a writer, I know that I'm at my bravest when I'm not yet certain, and yet when I must confront the work and trust my intuition and resist the easy path. So your education now is not merely a qualification. It is an inheritance, and one that you must share through your integrity, your compassion, your courage, and your refusal to accept injustice. This honorary doctorate is the greatest honor of my academic life. I receive it with deep humility and gratitude before you all. I thank you and I thank Nelson Mandela University for entrusting me with this recognition and also with the responsibility I share with you, which comes with this. To the place and the people who gave me life and breath and inspiration, I carry you with me. I am standing in front of you today wearing a Palestinian dress of great beauty. I had to find something that equaled the honor of receiving an honorary doctorate at Nelson Mandela University. And I thought of my fellow thinkers, intellectuals, academics in Palestine. And I thought of my fellow thinkers and academics and intellectuals in Sudan, places of deep, deep meaning to me personally. So I stand before you carrying breath, carrying inspiration, and carrying responsibility. And I ask you to carry this gift with me. Thank you.
I thank Honorary Dr. Badroon on all our behalf for her moving speech and congratulate her once more on being awarded an honorary doctorate. Honored guests, we shall now proceed with the awarding of qualifications, and I request the candidates to take up their positions. Executive Dean of the Faculty of Humanities, Professor Pamela Maseku, to present candidates for the respective qualifications.
Madam Chancellor, I request you to award the diplomas and confer the bachelor's degrees on the candidates who have completed their respective qualifications during the past academic year, whereafter I shall present to you the candidates receiving their qualifications in presentia.
I award the diplomas and confer the bachelor's degrees as requested.
Madam Chancellor, candidates for the diploma in music. Geronimo Abrams. Kunako Kotuka. Tanya Ingram. Luyanda Lebala, Mihlema Kapela, Litabo Makuruetsa, Karabo Mutlong, Lungisani Simango, K. Prince, Austin T. Madam Chancellor, the diploma is awarded cum laude to the following candidates. Kamvelihle Kostile, cum laude. Buyisile Masoka, cum laude. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the Diploma in Public Relations Management. Akule Boloti. Asemahle Dunster. Siyavuya Feni. Yonelisa Fukuta. Snekaya Gama. Olwethu Takasi. Olwethu Klassen. Sinovuyo Mafenya. Kamva Magopiane. Sesethu Majeke. Kabelo Malepa. Wendy Mamtyani. Basindise Maswana. Zusiphe Mathe. Kamogelo Mathule. Amanda Mbeki. Asemahle Mbeki. Asemahle Mbokotwa. Amzile Mtukulwana. Tshepo Mulathudi. Akhona Muthwa. Philani Mzile. Sinobom Ndunge. Refilwe Nkinhle. Timna Nchanyana. Ayakhanya Nxityana. Happiness Nxumalo. Yanga Penny. Tendo Rasikuthuma. Manoko Sibupela. Zamahlubu Stemba. Nomasiviwe Checha. Yata Vana. Sipoka Zivayo. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts in Media, Communication and Culture. Tinashe Arnold. Anzel Bota. Lucy Dilland. Howard. Aseko Kalipa. Evuya Kom. Sitati Liotla. Khanyisile Madlingozi. Odwa Mbinda. Afeziwe Mduli. Bongiswa Mgidi. Asive Mhlanga. Asisipwe Mkosi. Samela Mlondleni. Asavela Mlumzana. Alex Mukhorosi. Tlakanipho Muropa. Phumzile Mhlongo. Kwanga Mbila. Rolivua Mutubu. Ongeziwe Nakumba. Lona Ndayinjani. Violet None. Nomzamo Nkabinde. Aseza Nkasa. Zenande Nkebe. Nosipho Nkomo. Esihle Nomkhuta. Zwandile Ntshona. Siyabulela. Siyabulela. Nkosi, thank you. Thank you. Can you please be quiet? Can you please be quiet, please? Thank you. Nkosi. Inhle Ntsinde. Olothando Ntungele. Azakanye Nyamanda. Sibahle Plaki. Puleng Ramayele. Esmeralda Ramsey. Sikelela Kholom. Londeka Sibeko. Linathi Silwana. Asemahle Siwa. Sihle Smith. Songezo Sondlo. Ayabonga Thambeka. Siyambulela Kingi. Zubenathi Vacha. Kuma Velemini. Alizwa Vowani. Vutlari Vukeya. Lindokuhle Xaba. Aviwe Yapi. Madam Chancellor, the degree is, can I just ask you to, Thank you so much. Madam Chancellor, the degree is conferred cum laude on the following candidates. Hold on. Caitlin Clark, cum laude. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the degree Bachelor of Music. Ross Anderson. Kaylee Heradin. Olela Majola. KD Martin. Kanyisile Skade. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the degree Bachelor of Music General, Balindile Faku. Sinenhlanhla Ndala. Ntombozuko Sizani. Madam Chancellor, a candidate for the degree Bachelor of Music, School Music, Anele Muteyi. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the degree Bachelor of Visual Arts, Rais Bonesi. Wandile Cele. Ania Draper. Tasnim Els. Taquin Freeman. Sharona Goa. Siwapiwe Gqeberha. Leah Hambury. Loyiso Hlaula. Ethan Hughes. Anati Jacobs, Veli Kiva, Lizandre Latola, just wait a bit. Mahlatsi Machete, Liema Machaya, Zamadlomo Mdlankomo, Yamkela Mhlana, Namhla Mkoyana, Mabunolo Mukhuseng, Caitlin Mostert, Kwanele Mchali, Shanae Manga, Ellen Mayberg, Mia Oliver, Sipiwe Pangwa, Jade Piri, Pascal Potgieter, Katlego Gatebe, Vusani Hanziba, Trevor Siema, Annelisiwe Sitela, Yanda Sihlangula, Olwethu Sobua, Shadley Tarental, Sipesihle Thembe, Christine van der Merwe, Courtney van Wijngaard. Zina Wilson. Marilyn Wood. Mthobisi Xaba. Madam Chancellor, the degree is conferred cum laude on the following candidates. Renee Hienes. Let me repeat that, pardon me. Renee Hienes, cum laude. Jamie Petersil, cum laude. Carrie van Nieuwenhuizen, cum laude. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the Advanced Diploma in Public Relations Management. Amanda Koko. Afika Doke. Zusake Hlatini. Ayabonga Gqeberha. Ongezwa Madinga. Busiswa Maliwa. Nonkululeko Mdalana. Avela Mdichwa. Pabalelo Mueng. Vanessa Mpikela. Asiphe Ndabeni. Zamalinda Ndebele. Sinovuyo Ndumdum. Liye Mangaso. Esihle Ngolwa. Zikhona noGqeberha. Sinothando Nomnabo. Lucia Nxumalo. Ipeleng Phake. Georgia van Rooyen. Ncumisa Xaka. Sinazo Yani. Sinazo Zide. Madam Chancellor, the advanced diploma is awarded cum laude to the following candidates. Thabisile Dladla, cum laude. Zima Sambovane, cum laude. Madam Chancellor, a candidate for the degree Bachelor of Arts Honours Afrikaans and Dutch. Madam Chancellor, the degree is conferred cum laude to the following candidate. Ginali du Plessis, cum laude. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts Honours in Applied Language Studies. Esethu Gonyela. Nomzamo Mchunu. Lusanda Nkomo. Vevies Shahida. Madam Chancellor, the degree is conferred cum laude on the following candidate. Solomon Bupape, cum laude. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts Honours in Corporate Communication. Lindokuhle Gwengula. Viwe Kambule. Bianca Low. Vuiseka Masiku. Zimkita Kulu. Sangotena. Madam Chancellor, the degree is conferred cum laude on the following candidate. Bernard Pieter. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts Honours in English. Nicole Human. Mbalenhle Khahla. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts Honours in isiXhosa, Sisipho Mabonco. Mandiphiwe Mnyaka. Siphenkosi Msindwana. Siphe Somhlahlo. Emihle Titiman. Madam Chancellor, the degrees conferred cum laude on the following candidates. Amahle Bunga, cum laude. Themba Lumka, cum laude. Zanethemba Nchaka, cum laude. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts Honours in Media Studies. Victoria Hlongwane. Ayabonga Kekana. Likhanyile Kunene. Pavina Makan. Mantitsane Litabe. Is it Jesse? Jesse Meyer. Annelisa Mukechane. Ndlovu. Inam Dongeni. Nonjabulo Ndovela. Refilwe Poku. Hlengiwe Rapakeng. Butlokwa Sitsamba. Tracy Kosana. Madam Chancellor, the degree is conferred cum laude on the following candidates. Amatula Abrams, cum laude. Lino Yolo Fumba, cum laude. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the degree Bachelor of Visual Arts Honours. Kayla Clark. Jessica Crail. Savannah Gerber. Aden Harris. Melanie Human. Robin Morgan. Ntokozo Ngomato. Alicia Rue. Joanre van Eck. Shailene Whitlock. Madam Chancellor, the degree is conferred cum laude on the following candidates. Jessica Elliott, cum laude. Katie Fick, cum laude. Michael Kolbe, cum laude. Sarah Stroud, cum laude. Madam Chancellor, this concludes the awarding of the diplomas and conferring of bachelor's degrees in the Faculty of Humanities, School of Visual and Performing Arts, and the School of Language, Media and Communication. Madam Chancellor, I now have the privilege to request you to confer the master's degrees on the candidates who have completed their respective qualifications during the past academic year, whereafter I shall present to you candidates receiving their qualifications in presentia.
I confer the master's degrees as requested.
Madam Chancellor, a candidate for the degree Master of Arts, Taryn Benade, cum laude. Raquel Adrian. Leslie Dobaka. Abigail Hatzenberg, cum laude. Simone Julius, cum laude. Nompilo Makamu, cum laude. Tabiseng Mashilwane, cum laude. Azole Nyamakazi. Tanika Ridgway. Asipe Khokhwana. Snekuku Spellman. Atule Choloba. Sarah van Appel. Kylie van der Merwe. Beatrice van Wyk. Kanyisa Zinto. Likona Zintu. Swigelar Kim. Lona Linge. Nonhlanhla Mthembu. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the degree Master of Music in Research, Suwekazi Grootboom. Siyamthanda Xhotyeni, cum laude. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the degree, Master of Music in Performing Arts by coursework, Jared Huli. Correct me? Crashwell, October. Madam Chancellor, this concludes the conferring of master's degrees in the Faculty of Humanities, School of Visual and Performing Arts, and School of Language, Media and Communication.
As we draw this graduation to its close, on behalf of the congregation, I wish to extend our deepest gratitude to our graduates for their hard work and dedication. We also thank their families and friends for their unwavering support, which has been instrumental in reaching this milestone. Our sincere appreciation goes to our dedicated academic, professional, administrative, and support services staff for their commitment to education and student success. We thank the Nelson Mandela University Choir, which has enriched this ceremony. By virtue of the powers vested in me as Chancellor of Nelson Mandela University, it is my distinct honor to now declare this congregation dissolved. I request the congregation to stand for the singing of the national anthem and to remain standing while the academic procession departs. Please stand.
Sikeleli Afrika, maluphakanyisu pondo lwayo, izwa imithandazo yethu, Nkosi, sikelela thina, lusapho lwayo, murena muluka sitshaba sa Yesu, ufedise dintwali matshwenyego, usibuluke sitshaba sa Yesu, sitshaba sa South Africa, South Africa, a deep low